Free socks.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Triple B Experience. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer. Thursday night, 9 p.m., talking pulp culture, giving our top 10 of a topic that we pick random. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get started talking, we got to bring them on. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, he is the host of West Virginia Mountaineer Football. He's my co-host for Steelers Dynasty Podcast, and he helps out on the Triple B Experience with his pop culture knowledge and his top 10 picks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, as always, is special field correspondent Shane Stodmiller. Hi, Shane.
Hey, Bubba, I'm pretty excited. This is whoever picked this was creative.
This is the gentleman who we're going to bring on here momentarily.
Yep,
it was his pick. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the action figure connoisseur. He is the anchor to this show because the top 10 and his picks are in-depth and actually thorough. And when he does this, and sometimes he feels like he gets a little bit of heat because he doesn't pick the because he's a little younger than me and Shane. So he thinks because he's a little younger, he gets crazy picks. But no, his picks are all good. But ladies and gentlemen, welcoming to the show as always is our man Cable. Hi, Cable.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, not much. How you guys doing?
Good.
We're getting it.
Hanging in there.
Hey, before we get started, and this is your pick, Cable. This was your. Maybe you want to tell people so they can play along because everybody likes to play along. This is a different top 10 than anything we've ever had in the history of this show. So I'll let you. The platform is yours, sir.
Oh, well, all right, thank you very much. Yeah, we do movies all the time, or very simple inside the box picks, and those are fun. Those are great. I love talking about that stuff. But I try to go outside of the box every once in a while and pick a top 10 that's a little interesting, makes you think a little bit. And in this day and age, who doesn't?
This did.
Yeah, same here. And we'll discuss as we move through our picks, but I have a theory that I'm waiting to see if it comes true. But it takes you back to the backyard Saturdays or playground, when you used to play with your friends as a little kid and everybody wanted to pretend they had superpowers. So, we're going to let the inner child out a little bit tonight.
So, yeah, before we get started in the top 10, starting off with you, Shane, have you seen anything on the Blue Tube or anything to your cranium that is something that's going to be curious this week or next week or in the upcoming?
No, because
future?
it's been the week of D-Day. I've just been watching, whatever's been on the History Channel for that. So I haven't watched anything new. I have been watching the Welcome to Wrexham. This has 5 seasons. If you haven't seen it, it'd be like a minor league baseball team, like a AA team becoming a AAA team, becoming a minor league team, becoming a pro team. So every year they win, they get bumped up in the in the league, and now they're in the Premier League. So I'm really vested in this. I'm not a huge soccer fan, but it's a great story.
I am not, and I know it's the World Cup. That's something that I don't. I mean, we talked on the Dynasty show about it. I'm sure. I'm just not into that.
But not the World Cup. This is just a TV show called Welcome to Wrexham.
It's Ryan Reynolds
and
Rob. I can't think of his name. He plays Mac on It's Always Sunny. Yeah, they bought controlling interest in a football club.
I tried to span stuff and try to get knowledge about pulp culture and stuff that's coming. But before I do that of what I just saw, I want to give a shout out to the Indiana High School for getting the state championship twice in our area, 2 years in a row. So anybody in Indiana that's listening, we at the Triple B Experience, hats off to making Indiana, Pennsylvania great again, winning state championships in baseball. So hats off to all those kids. You know what I mean? Because you do got a lot of other kids that do crazy stuff and criminal activities, but you do have some kids that are actually athletes that want to achieve championships. So hats off to them, the Indiana high school baseball team, for winning their second straight state championship. But before, I haven't been really watching much, but I just happened to jump on Facebook before the show, and they're Paramount Plus. Now, Shane being in the military and stuff like that, I don't know if you saw this preview. I saw this preview for a Brad Pitt movie that's very interesting.
Huh.
And Cable, maybe know what I'm talking about. He is he's a retired special forces, and him and his dog, and it's the triumph and tragedy and overcoming stuff. I think he has a heart attack, and the dog saves him, and they go through all these.
Well, it's a true
story.
So he's a veteran. I don't think it's a true story.
Okay.
He's a veteran, and so is the dog. And the dog has, metal fangs because he was, caught, I think, by an explosion or something. He's got, a fake leg, and Brad Pitt and this dog want to just disappear, and they go off into the wilderness somewhere.
Sometimes that's a good thing to do. Just go. Just yeah.
And I don't remember what the event is, but something goes wrong. And it's basically
I think he has a pain and he passes out driving a plane, and he goes into the water, and the dog saves him and pulls him out.
So it's him and the dog survival story in the wilderness.
Yeah,
and I think it might be Alaska, maybe. It looks really good. I'm really excited for it.
I like Brad Pitt too.
I do too.
I think Brad Pitt's a great actor. I like a lot.
One of the last few true movie stars these days.
Yeah, and really all I saw was
something happened to that dog, guys.
Yeah. That's about all I saw. I haven't been. Well, I watched a movie, and and before we get into your stuff, Cable, I watched this movie called Rampage. Not with The Rock. Okay, it was Rampage, and it was 2009. Okay, it was on Amazon Prime, and that's really all I watched this week because I've been watching YouTube stuff and doing podcasting, and slacking off in my lifting life. And we were talking about it because I've been eating ice cream like it's going out of style. It was Rampage. It was about a kid, 23 years old, a typical kid. He was a mechanic, and he hot wires and makes this van robotically go right into the police station. He's all militaried up. He just starts killing everybody. He frames his buddy who he said he was going to go paintballing to, shot him and put everything on him, robbed the bank, and left the town. Like, it's a 2010. Like, the kid wasn't very big. He was his father was Max. No, I don't think so. It was Max Headroom, the guy who played Max Headroom in the TV show, played his dad. And the sheriff was, if you remember this movie, me and Shane do, Eddie and the Cruisers. He was Eddie and the Cruisers, and the sheriff tried to hunt, and he stabbed the sheriff and killed him, but that was the bigger stars in this movie. And then there's a sequel. It's on Amazon Prime, and it's about a kid who just fucking hates everybody and just wipes everybody out. Like, he goes into a hair salon, and he puts like 15 females, and then he gets a drink of water, and he takes his helmet off, and then they see his face, and they're like, man, he's a fucking asshole. What a fucking dick. Well, he walks back in and just fucking wipes them all out. He kills every single one of them. Like, he's just shooting people walking down the street. He's just like something that you would see in like real TV, just going fucking crazy. And it's called Rampage. And I just watched it the other night. I'm like, man, this is crazy. But that's really all I saw. So,
hey, Bubba, do we have to put your weapons in a safe, because it sounds like you're going to go to work and tear shit up?
No. I mean, I understand when I get a Dairy Queen Blizzard and they don't fill the fucking Dairy Queen ice cream up the whole way, I'm not going to go crazy and fucking walk down the street and fucking start shooting tires out and shit.
Michael Douglas falling down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like that, but a younger kid.
Awesome.
A younger kid. That's a good movie. That's a real good movie. So, Cable, do you have any stuff that we don't know about besides, I mean, Supergirl's a coming, and I did see the fucking picture of the Incredible Hulk on Spider-Man Brand New Day, and I can't wait. So, do you have anything else?
Yeah. So, you stole my thunder a little bit.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Thank you. No, it's good. But the Heart of the Beast trailer, I knew about this movie a little bit, and the first trailer was just released today, so that was exciting. Another trailer came out for a movie that looks really good called Dog Stars, and it's got Josh Brolin in it and Jacob Elordi, and it takes place kind of in a dystopian future a little bit where the world is broken down, and it's just worse, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's like The Walking Dead without zombies, but civilization is turning on itself and just trying to survive in that world, and it looks really good too. So those are the two big trailers that I was excited for this week. Saturday, I'm going to see the new Steven Spielberg film, Disclosure Day. So I'm pretty pumped about that. That looks pretty good.
It's kind of real stuff that it's probably out there in the real world for us in the first place.
I mean, yeah, it's an alien movie, so it kind of makes me think of his War of the Worlds, which I like that. Some people give it shit. I think it was good. So that's what I've got going on, what I'm looking forward to. And I want to jump on a soapbox again real quick, 2 weeks in a row, and go over the box office.
You're not going to bash the fucking Mandalorian again, are you?
No, I don't need to bash that. I'm going to bash something else you might love. You opened up the show talking about how I'm from a different generation. Who the fuck asked for a He-Man movie? Apparently nobody, because it got slaughtered at the box office last weekend. Domestic, it did like 29 million the whole weekend. Obsession almost beat it a month into its run. Obsession did like 25 million. And then Backrooms was right up there also. Scary Movie took the top spot, which I'm not really.
Everybody's going to get high to watch that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not running out to go see that movie either.
But I think me and Shane probably liked the original Masters with Dolph Lundgren. I thought that was cool. It was like a rent to go to Blockbuster and grab a movie. See, that's the problem. We don't have those options now of going and grabbing movies and bringing them home. But now you got straight to streaming. I would not go see Masters. I seen the trailer. I thought it was better, but I'm not going to go spend money to go see anything. My next movie is going to be a Supergirl and then Spider-Man. I know you go to a lot of movies, and it's drive-in time for Shane, and Shane loves to go to the drive-ins. And there's me. There's like 3 different spectrums of aspects on how the 3 of us watch movies.
Movie viewing,
yeah. Because Shane said he was going to go tonight and watch Masters.
Yeah, I forgot it was Thursday. I'm like
Shane, it's Thursday. He goes, yeah, Wednesday night he's on the podcast, Steeler podcast. He's like, tomorrow night, Bub, I'm going to watch. We're going to drive-ins. I'm like, Shane, Shane, you got your own show, and then you got 9 o'clock. You got 2 podcasts. He's like, oh shit, it's Thursday. I'm like, yeah. But also too, it rained so fucking bad, it probably wouldn't be very good tonight to go see a drive-in movie.
Yeah,
muddy.
No, we've not very good drive-in weather either.
No. We got some comments. Paul from Black Ridge, excited for this show. Thanks for coming on. I went to the gig. I tell you what, I was very, very impressed with seeing Black Ridge live. Just the energy was something different to these guys. Reminded me of the Blues Brothers on High Octane. Their original scores were great. Their music, the original music was good. Their lead singer and the whole band had a sax 7-piece. They were phenomenal. So if you ever got a chance to see Black Ridge, please do. These guys are good. So Judgment, thanks for coming on. So, okay. Now, it was the 20th anniversary of Killdozer.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Oh, that's that guy that took a...
the bulldozer and
bulldozer. Yes. I could not think of the word I was trying to come up with, but yeah.
Well, after
and then just ran through town, destroyed everything.
Well, they're going to have the anniversary of the guy who got killed in what was that? Erie for the pizza. Wasn't that a movie?
Yeah, 30 minutes or less. They made it a comedy though, which is kind of fun.
Well, when you get blown up, it's probably a comedy as it is. But we are going to start, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can play along, and you guys usually do. It could be any superpower.
As long as it's a power. Yeah, we don't want mutations.
What's that?
That we don't want mutations. That's kind of the big thing. Like Wolverine's claws aren't a
Oh
superpower,
no, that's no.
or like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, that his body makes webbing. Things like that aren't necessarily superpowers.
Nobody's gonna put that. Nobody wants to fucking have webbing as a superpower.
Yeah, you never know.
Okay, my first at number 10 is gonna be what's it called? Science, which I have to know everything. I have to know everything about everything.
Omnipresence.
No, omniscience. I looked this up. I had to look this up. So I got to know everything, but I probably still don't know nothing, even though when I know everything, I still don't know shit. That's my number 10 power. Knowing all, but not meaning anything.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So, okay.
I'm going to go with
that's
one that's kind of worthless, but I just put it on the list because it would be kind of cool. Invisibility.
Ooh. I wouldn't think that's worthless. I like that pick.
Like, it wouldn't be the best one, but it's not a bad one.
Well, if you were 15 years old going in the girls' locker room, that'd be great.
Yeah, invisible boners.
Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, Cable, you're number 10.
All right, my number 10. It would be plausible that maybe in certain scenarios this would come in handy. I don't think I would need it as much as it would be a cool power, and then possibly it could come in handy at some point. But my number 10 is armored skin, like Colossus.
Oh,
that's a good one.
What about in the heat? What about if it's the summertime, it's 90 degrees? What do you do?
I don't think that affects him. I don't know. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Because if somebody touch your skin, it'd be like super hot.
Oh, yeah. Nobody wants to touch me anyway, Bubba.
That's a power. That's a good power. That's the power of fucking isolation, I guess. That's power 9. Okay. All right on. Okay. I'm going to get into the comments here. Daniel has cosmic awareness, like Captain Marvel. Okay. I don't have that because I was going to have like the Beyonder, but I think he's a fucking pussy. But anyway, that's just me. And Devil he's a telepath. Okay. That to me, that's gonna be higher in mine. And that's the one I had right there. Omniscience. Yes. Afton. Okay. That's not my top 10, but my 10 is visibility on demand.
Yes, mine. Yeah.
Okay. And Paul has super stretching.
Mr. Foreskin.
Super stretching.
Mr. Sackskin.
Yeah. Okay. Right
so
on.
I like that he put the qualifier that the invisibility needed to be on demand because, I guess you don't want it to be
like you don't want all the time. No, yeah.
Mystery Men, that movie Mystery Men, where he could only turn invisible when people weren't looking.
That's a funny movie. Okay. My number 9 is teleportation. If I don't have to go anywhere, I could fucking just blink or snap my fingers and then go. I don't have to get in my car and drive. I could fucking go. If I want to get a Blizzard at Dairy Queen, I could go. If I want to run back in town, I could blink my eyes and teleport. That would be a good power. But I don't know if you could hold somebody's hand and teleport them with you. I think it's just most of the time it's just by yourself. So my whole family's fucked because if I'm teleporting, I can't take anybody with me. So I'm gonna have to try to hold their hands so we can teleport. But you know how that shit gets fucked up. Like the transporter beams in Star Trek. You know what I mean? So
the Philadelphia experiment.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking come back with like fucking 6 arms. So Shane, you're number 9?
I have number 9. I have shapeshift.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't have that one. So
I didn't even think of that.
What would you turn?
You could be a bird if you want. You could be a whale. You could be
You're not going to be somebody. You're going to be a fucking bird.
You could turn into whatever you want. I mean, you could be an animal.
That's the first thing. The first thing you have that power, and the first thing you turn into is
water. Wonder Twins activate. That's the lamest thing ever.
Oh,
I wouldn't want to be anything else if I was Shane either. And if I could shapeshift and I wasn't Shane, I'd want to be Shane.
Oh, well,
See, there
that's
you
sweet.
go.
Thank you.
There you go. Well, we all be Shane. We just shape into Shane.
I'll just shapeshift more hair on my head.
Oh, you know what you could do? You could make your face and turn your face into a bird, and you could fly. It'd be the face without a beak.
But I'm just the possibilities. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, you know.
Would you use it for good or evil, Shane?
I would be a supervillain for sure.
Oh, okay.
Well,
okay, that's good.
All right, you guys are already touching on a couple of things I wanted to find out tonight. So before I reveal my number 9 pick, Bubba, you just touched on it, and then your pick touched on it. You know, when we played this as kids, probably you picked out the coolest, most heroic powers,
right?
You know, to be the coolest character you could. Mm-hmm. I'm looking through my list, and it's just how lazy can I be? How much can these powers help me be lazier? That's just shows where I've gotten, you know, in my life as an adult. Yep. All the ease of living is my list, and then I pontificated about this at work. If we had any abilities possible, and you start looking at the motivations behind these powers, I don't think a lot of them are that heroic, probably.
No, not a one, probably.
Like, I would probably use a few of mine to, you know, maybe fatten up my wallet. And, you know, now we're talking about being a supervillain. So it just
says superpowers. It doesn't matter what side of the coin we are.
Exactly, yeah. You know what I mean? So my number 9... I probably should have put this as an honorable mention or under armored skin, because this doesn't interest me that much other than being able to get to places fast. But I have super speed. I don't like running, so I don't know why super speed's on my list.
I don't either.
Right. I want to be able to get to places fast, but anytime you ever see... well, anytime you ever see, you know, a speedster, they always have to eat like crazy because they're going through... their metabolism's so fast, they're starving all the time. So I don't want that. And then the first ever episode of The Boys is enough to scare you away from ever wanting to be a speedster. Also, the A-Train just plowed through his girlfriend.
Yep. And he didn't even fucking look back or say, "Oh, I'm sorry." You know.
Right.
He just kept going. So okay.
Because I'm also envisioning throughout my list, it's as capable as I am of anything in my life, that's how I would wield these powers. So it's not very good either. So like super speed, I'm going to be bouncing off shit all the time. I'm going to be tripping, running into stuff. So that's low on my list.
Okay. Now we're going to 9. Devil says shape-shifting. Daniel says intangible like Martian the Manhunter.
Good one.
Afton says pyrokinesis, like Firestarter and Pyro and who else? Sunfire.
Firestorm?
Firestorm, yes. Okay, and Garth said shape-shifting like Mystique, yes. Now my number 8, as we're going to talk about this, is, you know, the is super agility, because I don't want to fucking trip in the shower. I don't want to trip on the fucking, you know what I mean? I would like to, if something fell down, I could grab it quickly. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's a force of evil, but to be agile and light on my feet, and I don't want to do like one-armed handstands like the Beast, you know, Hank McCoy, you know, he's reading a book upside down. I'm not doing that. But maybe more / like Spider-Man agility and Captain America agility, kind of, you know what I mean? Always, you know, being able to move and not worrying about falling down. If I fall down, I can land on my feet, because if I fall in a fucking shower, I'm fucked. So that's my number 8. Shane?
My number 8 is telepathy.
How would you use that power, Shane?
I don't know. just go, you know, go to the poker room in a casino.
Oh, that's good. That'd be good. Okay.
Villainous.
Nice. Okay.
I don't have telepathy. It's an honorable mention because I don't want to know what people are thinking.
Yeah, it's kind of sucky, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but your example, that's a good example. So, um, my number 8 would not come in handy a whole lot, but it's one of those things where when you do need it, it would be very handy. I have heat vision as number 8,
Oh, you
and
can really
there's
That
probably
baked potato's not going to bake itself.
exactly. You can do the fucking roasted marshmallows
yeah,
and shit.
yeah. You can cook stuff. You can weld things if you need to. You can cut through stuff when you need to. So
No more,
yeah,
no more
maybe
shoveling the driveway. Gold
right.
pop tarts.
When the power goes out from REA, when your power goes out from an electric company, you can heat your fucking house.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
grab all the fucking candles and just you don't even need matches at your house. Just flick your fucking finger like Johnny.
As long as I don't lose control of it.
Ooh, that'd be you'd be burning shit down. Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. Now we're gonna go to 8 and read some. Devil has invisibility. Afton has what is that one? Water?
Water control. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Aquakinesis. Daniel has invisibility and invisible woman. On demand control. She says amen cable. Okay, we are at number 7. I'm gonna go with this one earlier than people probably give me credit for because they probably think I'm gonna do this one like in my top fucking whatever. Look, I'm married, so I don't have to fucking use my X-ray vision to see. It's all gonna be bad, but I'm gonna go with X-ray vision, and I'm gonna go off a little bit what Shane said, especially if I had X-ray vision to see the cards of the dealer,
Blackjack.
see people through walls if people were coming, and definitely when I was younger, definitely see some girls that are looking good, and then I know they look good because I got the X-ray vision. I'm not gonna look. I'm a guy. You know what I mean? If their tatas are great, I'll know it before I'm even talking to them. So Shane,
I like it.
you're number 7.
My number 7 is telekinesis.
Good one.
Good one. Good one. Good one.
Pick shit up.
Cable.
Yeah, you don't want to get up and go to the fridge when you can just float the drink
Because
over.
I was going to put down their Jedi Force powers, but that's not a power.
So you got to train for that.
Telekinesis is kind of close, like
yeah.
So you could actually have your telekinesis can actually make you a fucking sandwich, and then fucking bring it out to you.
Yeah.
Right
now, I'm Mitchell's telekinesis.
You're making a kid a sandwich?
Yeah, I made 2 sandwiches and dinner.
Oh, what kind of sandwiches did you make?
Egg salad sandwiches.
Oh, did you put Miracle Whip in it?
Mayonnaise.
Wait a minute, mayonnaise, Hellmann's.
I don't have Miracle Whip in the house.
Why?
Because I have mayonnaise. Miracle Whip's fine. I don't care. It's just it's made with olive oil. This is made with olive oil. This mayonnaise.
So you do your own homegrown mayonnaise?
No, I'm not that slick. No.
Oh.
You can buy it with mayonnaise with olive oil. Just a little healthier.
Oh, see, Afton agrees with you. Mayo over Miracle Whip, 100%.
Yeah. Miracle Whip just tastes a little. It's fine. I'll eat it. I'm not going to be like, oh, this is Miracle Whip. It's delicious.
Well, that's why I got big. Probably the jars and jars of Miracle Whip in my younger days. So I just made sandwiches like galore. Night Street Deli hoagies with Miracle Whip. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. I like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I eat my sandwiches dry.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Just meat and cheese.
I don't put a lot of mayonnaise on the egg salad or tuna salad. I don't do that.
Now we got on the food fucking goddamn.
Right.
How can you not eat a sandwich like without condiments?
You just don't put anything
on it. If it's just like an old school, like a sandwich, not a burger or anything, sandwich, I just meat and cheese and bread. That's it.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Old school.
I can't do it. I can't do a dry sandwich.
You can't
I
raw
do
dog
it.
a sandwich, Bubba.
No, I can't. I got to have condiments. Heinz ketchup or
Gotta lube
mustard.
that, you gotta lube that sandwich up,
I got to
man.
lube it up. I can't have it dry.
Can't
I
get it
can't
down
go
my
dry.
gullet without
That's
some
why-
Miracle Whip on that bitch.
That's why you always have a drink with you when you're eating.
I can't do it. Okay. So where are we at here? We got off the tangent. We're at
Cable's on number 7.
Number 7, Cable.
All right, my number 7 is teleportation. You had that one, right, Bubba, already?
Yep.
Yeah, that was it.
No, I
Yeah.
think I did. Oh, yes,
Yeah,
I
'cause
did.
you-
Yes, I did. Yes.
There's other modes of travel I would pick before teleportation, but that one's handy, and especially in a bind. You just want to go somewhere. I would hate to have Nightcrawler's version of it though, where you have to be able to see where you want to teleport to. As realistic as that is, I want the other version where I can just think I want to be somewhere and be there.
Right. You're right there. Yeah, I don't want to.
Or the power that you've had to have been there before, maybe. Like you could go. Like
I wouldn't want it that way.
That
makes sense.
That makes sense. Okay, I'm just trying to think.
But yeah, right. Because like if I say I want to teleport to Alaska,
it's a big place.
I mean, it's a big place, yeah, and you don't know where you're at, and that's a far trip from Pennsylvania. So a lot of things can go sideways.
Definitely don't want to be in Ohio. That's for sure.
Wake up in a bear's den and the bear has a heart on.
Yeah. Oh,
or New York. Don't want to goddamn fucking Knicks.
It's funny.
Don't worry, I didn't even watch any basketball.
I don't watch it either.
No.
Okay. Probably won't watch much more.
No. Okay, so who's winning that?
Oh,
Knicks. They went up 3-1 last night.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, Devil has teleportation.
Oh yeah.
Afton has healing. Daniel has
good one.
shape-shifting like Mystique. And it has to be Duke's. I'm guessing that's the mayonnaise.
Duke's mayonnaise. Yeah, it's good.
I didn't know that. Devil says Hellman's.
Hellman's
Devil
is good.
says mayo and coffee. I don't even know what the fuck.
I don't understand any of these superpowers.
Yeah.
Form of mayo.
I guess.
I'm gonna fight you.
Daniel must ask you that at work all the time why you eat that fucking dry sandwich. Okay.
Well, yeah, I have a history of
eating
food incidents. No, food. Well, that too, but.
Well, I tried to eat my lunch today, and I put my fucking pieces of chicken in the microwave, and I used I got chicken drumsticks for lunch, and I used a fork instead of eating a drumstick like a normal fucking person, and the plate fucking cracked on the side, and my drumsticks fell on the floor, and I would never eat it off the floor of where I work, so my lunch was fucking ruined. And I was having a meltdown because I was hungry, and
sad Bubba.
It's it's very sad Bubba. It's been a very sad Bubba at work. Like when I get out of work, I had to go get a blizzard and all that stuff. But
I'll show those drumsticks. I'll have 2 blizzards and you'll like it.
I'll have 2 blizzards and 2 hamburgers.
Thank you very much.
Have
you get the same kind? You get 2 Oreos?
No, I got 2 different kind. I got a caramel brownie, and it's too gooey for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't like that brownie shit in there.
No. So I am gonna
I'd like to point out that we didn't even make it to another pick before we started talking about food again.
Yeah, I have a show at 10, guys, so just let you know.
Sorry. Okay. My number where are we at? 6?
6.
My number 6 is something off of what Cable said. I'm gonna go with indestructible skin. Impervious to any type of injury, walking around. If I stepped on a nail, I wouldn't be fucked up. So that's what I'm going with. So Shane, you're number 6.
Mine is time manipulation.
Oh, good one.
Time. I can go back in time. I can go forward in time. I can change time.
Awesome.
Unlimited? Like, can you reach as far back as you want, or is there a limit to that?
Yeah, I go back until it gets a little bit warm, and I'm like, hey, I got to stop.
Or like if you're Bubba, you go back and get your drumsticks up off the floor.
That's it. Yeah, that's
before they hit the floor.
Yeah. I mean, that was the universe telling you don't eat drumsticks with utensils.
What's your number 6, Cable?
Telekinesis, for the same reasons we talked about earlier. I just want to be lazy and sit on my ass and make things happen with my mind.
That's awesome. Devil has elementary mastery.
Oh, okay.
I'm not elementary. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be the smartest guy in elementary school.
No. I read that wrong.
Be fucking dumb as shit because I'm gonna be the
not
smartest
elementary. I
school
fucking
kid.
read that wrong. I read that wrong because I was taking a.
Fuck
I wouldn't say I mastered elementary school, but I made it past elementary school, so I don't know what other level.
I fucked up. Sorry, Devil. I fucking read it wrong.
If only Bubba had elementary mastery.
It's not a degree; it's the mastery of the elementary school.
Jesus Christ! Holy fuck! This show. Okay, sorry, Devil. Elements. Okay, Daniel has super strength like the Hulk. Afton has control of the weather.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is. Okay, we're on, what are we on, 5?
Yep.
Cinco.
Okay, 5 is, I'm going to go with the healing touch. The power
when I
of
get
touch,
that feeling.
the healing touch, like I can be able to heal people. The superpower of the healing touch. If anybody was sick, if I had to heal, I mean, this probably a little bit more if I could heal cancer and if I could put my hand on your hand and, you know, that'd probably be a little higher, but that's what I'm going with. The healing touch, the power of heal. Shane?
I have teleportation at number 5.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
And that's not just carrying around a telephone. It's actually you can just go different places and just be there, you know.
Okay.
I believe carrying the telephone is teletransportation.
There you go.
Yeah. Number 5 for me is super strength. That's so handy. You would use that all the time in life, especially doing stuff around the house or whatever. So I can think of a million uses for super strength. And I don't have weather control while we're on it. That was a great pick. And I should have put that on my list because now that I'm an old man and all I really have in life is yard work, and every Saturday it rains, I can just be like, nope, grass isn't getting taller this weekend. Things are done.
Yeah, that's I feel you. Afton has protection, like Kali and Stranger Things. Devil has time manipulation, and Daniel has time travel, like Cable. Okay, I'm gonna go. We are at number 4, correct? Number 4. I'm going to go with enhanced senses like hearing, sight, Daredevil, Spidey sense like Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
So I know what's going on. So that's my number 4. Shane.
My number 4 is super strength. Just like what Cable said.
Okay.
Oldie but a goodie.
Yep.
Okay. Cable?
I do not have super senses because I already smell stuff I don't want to smell all the time, and I don't want that to be that much more powerful. So my number 4 is invisibility. As we're going through this list, I think I put that a little high because I don't think there's a ton of practical uses for it. But boy, it's nice to just disappear when you need to. You just want to get away from people, peace out, take off. Get out of some bad situations if you need to, maybe. But other than that, there's no other good reasons for invisibility. Maybe some nefarious ones.
Yeah, that's a good villain power.
Yeah. Okay. Devil has number 4, invulnerability. Afton has precognition.
I knew she was going to say that.
I knew she was too. Daniel has healing powers like Green. So we are at number 3. Number 3 for me is going to be time travel. I would love to go back in time sometimes and fucking do the rights from the wrongs and wrongs from the rights. And go ahead and see where the fuck's going on and put some money on fucking Super Bowl fucking wins. And be
the
like
Biff,
that.
the Biff Tannen.
The Biff Tannen logic. So number 3 is time manipulation and time travel. Shane?
My number 3 is flight.
Ooh. Okay. And Cable.
My number 3 is, some people may call this elementary mastery. but I'm going to call it super intelligence. I don't know what that's like, so I can only imagine the benefits of being smart.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Okay. Well, smart's a good thing. Number 3, telekinesis from Devil. Daniel has telekinesis like Jean Grey. Afton has the ability to talk to animals, which
I already talked to them. They just don't answer. Afton.
Well, they answered her probably.
I talk to them all the time.
I figured she might have done something like that, being working with horses and stuff like that. And Gar said nobody took Magneto powers yet. I don't know yet. I don't know because we're at number 2, and number 2 is, and because I'm gonna have some crazy honorable mentions probably. Number 2 is the power to make money. Any kinds of fucking currency I could possibly handle. I can make money just by thinking about it. I don't need a fucking printing machine. If I want a fucking $100, I think about it, it's there. The
Money
ability to fucking make any type of currency anywhere in the world.
So you can make gold. You could basically make
I can
gold.
make gold. I can make fucking
pesos.
Mulakinesis.
Mulakinesis. Making money in anywhere in the world at any time.
Sounds like an Italian dessert.
Because I'll never be fucking poor. I'll be fucking rich. If I want to go to fucking all-you-eat buffet or something, I got fucking money. If I want to buy this, buy that, shebang.
Cookie
money.
table.
Just go like this, and fucking paper and coins, bitcoins fall. Anything that's worth currency that makes money, it just falls out of my hand. That's number 2.
Hey, Cable, did Aunt Bertha make that mulakinesis dip that I like so much?
That's a superhero power. I just come up with a superhero power. So any fucking comic book fucking writer out there listening to this show, the power of making any type of currency, and then you would be a ruler. I'd be a ruler of the fucking world. Like, oh, here's my army. You want paid? Fucking right out of my
area.
Yep. Well, which is now run by the Red Hulk.
What number are we on, Bubba?
Number 2. This is number 2.
I'm right behind you, Cable, with a lot of my picks. Intelligence.
Yeah. I mean, you can solve anything if you're smart.
You can figure out all that money shit.
You guys wouldn't have the fucking money coming from your hands because you already have the
I wouldn't,
money already.
Wouldn't have it.
So, yeah.
It'd all be in crypto.
Yeah. Oh, tell me about it. Okay. Cable?
Honestly, it's just a straight toss-up between 1 and 2 for me. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I feel like I'm on the spot right now. I think I have this listed as number 1. I think I'm going to bump it down to number 2. Number 2 for me is going to be flight. Just the ability to get anywhere you need to. I think it's a little less messy than teleportation. Plus, you get to actually take in the sights if you want. Wow, you could just go fly up to the mountaintops, take in some scenery, do whatever you want to do.
You can back sway when you're fucking flying in the air.
But my hesitation is, other than maybe Iron Man when he first built his suit, which is a different kind of flight, in the movies, you don't see a lot of them struggle to fly. And, as humans, we struggle to walk. It's kind of intimidating when you first learn to drive a car. I think it'd be scary as shit to fly for the first time.
Yeah. That's not even going to be.
Especially when you start going up higher and higher and you kind of like lose control of it a little bit.
Can't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We got, we're on number 2. Daniel has the power absorption like Rogue. Devil has super strength. Afton has direct energy. And Afton says, I have chosen the power to reach in my pocket and have the exact change for whatever I'm buying. That's a good power to have. And I'll get the honorable mentions here in a second. So we are at honorable mentions, and I go at my number 1. My honorable mention would be flight, because I don't see myself fucking flying anywhere. And it would be a big, I could block out the sun if I am flying. I would, this should have been in my top 10, but I wanted to do something different because Cable says he doesn't want to know what people are thinking. Sometimes I'd like to know when people are thinking, because then it gives me a one up on them. Then I know I can fucking crush them, like in a fucking whatever. That's an evil way to be. So I would be a telepath. I have healing powers, healing powers to heal myself if I fall in a shower or just, lifting weights and I pull a fucking hammy or something like that. Um, and I would also have telepathic camouflage. Nobody can read my fucking mind. Fuck
Oh.
you, fuck you, fuck you. You can't read it. It's blocked off like the Juggernaut because Charles Xavier, when he had his helmet on, Xavier couldn't read
Mm-hmm.
his mind. And then I had clairvoyance because it's always nice to know something that's going to happen before it happens. Like when the Steelers win the Super Bowl or beats the Patriots in the second week of the season, I like to have clairvoyance.
Yeah, but that has to actually happen to see that happening.
But my number one, of course, the power of the Incredible Hulk, super strength, indestructibility, can walk through mountains and leap fucking anywhere I wanted to, and I'm indestructible. I'm superhuman. As long as I don't get angry, I don't bust shit up. So that's my number one. Shane?
Mine's pretty simple, and I don't have any honorable mentions, but it's regeneration. And regeneration is along with healing. I can grab onto a tree. The tree will age and get bigger as I draw its like life force. And I can transfer that to somebody else. So the tree will age, kind of get wood from it or whatever. So it's not like just killing the tree. The tree will just get old and big.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of creepy, but
that's okay. Cable, your honorable mentions and your number one.
Honorable mentions: density changing, like the vision. So if I ever need to float through stuff, or if an emergency happens and I need to become super dense so I don't get crushed. Wall crawling.
What?
Yeah, I think it could be handy. Yeah, I don't know. That's why it's an honorable mention. And threw it in there. This one, I mean, this could be the ultimate, but I just think that I would fuck a lot of shit up, and I think ultimately I wouldn't be very happy with it when it were all said and done. But reality warping, like Wanda, I mean, you can just change the world to your whim, but that's one of those when you get everything you ever want, you're not happy anyway type thing. So
right.
I don't want to mess with that. Telepathy for the reasons I said. I just think ignorance is bliss in my case. Mind control, which is a different thing, but that's slippery slope. There's not a lot of good reasons to have mind control. So, super elasticity, stretching, Mr. Fantastic, and ice powers, just like in X-Men 2 when Bobby chilled Wolverines. Yeah. So those are my honorable mentions. And my number one, that was my number two, is healing factor. I think that's, ultimately, I don't know that I'd want to live forever, and that's not necessarily how a healing factor works, especially, like the case of Wolverine. But to be able to heal anything, live as long as you can, that's the ultimate goal, I think, for anybody anyway. So,
okay, right on. That's great, guys. Okay, we got honorable mentions: telekinesis, empathy, flight, breathe underwater, impervious to heat. Afton has. Daniel has honorable mention: photogenic reflexes like Taskmaster. Oh, okay. Elemental control, reality warp, X-ray vision, and Spidey sense. Number one is absolute energy and matter manipulation. Dr. Manhattan.
that's a good one.
Okay, that is a good one. And Devil has flight, and Afton has conjuration. What power is that?
Like the ability to conjure things, I think.
Oh, okay. Conjure like a recipe and stuff. Okay. Whose week is it now? Before Shane gets
Yours.
Mine. Okay,
Yeah.
it's mine. I thought it was mine. I wasn't sure. Mine is the top 10 stand-up comedians of all fucking time because I need humor in my fucking life. Now,
that's a good one. Well, I know you're already going to have Bill Cosby at number one, so we can...
No. The stand-up, the format to come up with the top 10s, they got their start. They have to have stand up. They got to have their start in stand up comedy. It doesn't matter if they were on TV shows or movies. They have to be the top 10 stand ups, female, males, whatever. It could be they don't even have to be superstars. They might just had one good comedy special stand up, and that could be on your top 10.
Yeah.
So the top 10 stand ups of all time is my thing for next week. So because I know we did a lot of top 10s, but this is as crazy.
That's
as
a good
get,
one.
But
That's a really good one.
I
Go,
try.
Bubba.
Well, I
Excited
do try
about
to
that.
think outside
Good
the
job.
box. But so guys, thank you guys so much for playing. Everybody in the chat. Yeah, Bill Cosby was a good comic till he fucking did crazy shit. So, but Afton, since you got to run, thank you for a great show. Thank you guys. We got to get going because you guys can listen to Shane. Shane, go. Cut your promo right now. No, cut your promo for what you're doing, Shane.
Voice of College Football in 10 minutes. I'll see you guys there. And it is the West Virginia channel. We're going to talk about West Virginia baseball in the College World Series, and they are the sweethearts of the nation because there's a viral video of them singing Country Roads with Pat Mack in the stands, holding hands with Rich Rodriguez, and they're swaying back and forth singing Country Roads. So we're going to talk about that.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Check out Shane. Subscribe to his West Virginia channel.
Yep.
And I tell you what, you guys have a great, Shane, have a great weekend. Cable, have a great weekend as always. Everybody in the chat, thank you guys. Hit like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. I just got to get focused because I have a lot of ideas that I want to do. But next week, the top 10 stand-ups of all time. You guys have a great weekend, and thanks for listening to the Triple B Experience. And you guys can check us out on all the social audio platforms in the world. Both shows, Steeler Dynasty Podcast and the Triple B Experience. Good night, everybody. See ya.